to take a look at today is a basic, what we call a four-part striking setup that will teach the defender, which is my defender today, I'm going to teach the defender to start to recognize this space. In Japanese we call it the kukan, the space of potential, where the attacker is just outside of it and has to step to reach you, but at the same time you're positioning yourself just outside of it as well. Okay? So what we do with this, it's a real simple thing. We're going to start in Shizen, abreast of our partner, and we're going to kind of reach out here. I call this the Frankenstein pose. Just going to reach out here as far as you can without dipping in, but at the same time you don't want your arms to be relaxed. I want you to reach at full extension away from your straightened torso where you can just miss. So it's not this, but it's not this either. It's too far away. Here. All right? So what we're looking at is from right here. This is part one. Part two, I take up a basic, just kind of a striking position, and if Richard doesn't move, what we have right here is he's right there. Okay? I could get him if I wanted him, but I really have to reach. So for Richard to feel just a little bit safer, he might back out just a little bit, but from right here, as I reach in to do this, it doesn't take much on his part to clear. To get a good shot, I have to step into this space. Do you get this? I'm reaching, and I can tag him at full extension, but unless he has a real low pain tolerance and, I don't know, wuss factor or whatever, it's just going to bump him away from me. Okay? What I need to do for a good shot from here, whether it's a lead or a cross, is I need to close into this. So that's what this kukan is, a space of potential. We don't want to enter into it unless we're actually delivering something, but at the same time, we have to be careful that when we enter in, we're also safe to do that. Okay? So here's this position. 1, 2, and as a white belt training drill, and the way we use this, is the next thing is I'll ask Richard, are you ready? Because he's the one that's about to do the technique, so I want to make sure he's not doing his shopping list or something like that, that he's actually here with me today, right? And then once he says yes, and then what I'll do is I'll step to deliver my punch, and that way it's just this safe thing for the beginners to do. But this is also a good drill. If you've never gone through this, this is good, and it's necessary for the advancing thing. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to step out, okay, and I'm going to have one of my other students step in. John is taller than me and has a longer reach, so he'll be doing it just to show that right where I am right here, okay, if you can get an idea of this distance, okay, here, I'm going to have John take my place, and then we're going to take a look at how the height to reach ratio is different. Okay? And that's what he needs to be paying attention to. It's a white belt drill. Most people think it's for safety. But this is teaching him how far somebody my height, generally speaking, can reach. Richard's about my height. Reach out. It's the same. So when I put John in here, we're going to see how this changes. So step back into your ready position, okay, and then just lean out as far as you can, and okay, do the same thing with the cross. It's very different, right? Okay, so back into Shizen. Now you do your distance adjustment, okay, and then reach, okay, and reach, okay, excellent. Okay, now Richard, you reach out to John in his new position, and you should be farther away, right? And you are. Okay. So now you step back into a ready position and lean in as far as you can with a lead and with a cross, and you're not even making contact. So that's what we're looking at.